And welcome back. Turning to Northwest News, 9 people were rescued today off Port Townsend after their canoe overturned in Salish sea waters during the annual intertribal canoe journey. The U.S. Coast Guard says there were no serious injuries. Some of them experienced mild hypothermic conditions after being in the frigid waters. The Coast Guard says the first calls to 911 came in around 7:30 this morning. The capsized canoe was also spotted by a passing cargo ship in Puget Sound that saw people waving their arms. The Coast Guard deployed a helicopter and a 45-foot response boat. For more than 2 decades, Native American tribes in Washington State, Alaska, and British Columbia embark on a canoe journey to honor their culture in the region, viewing different coastal towns. Central Washington University says the man stabbed to death in a campus parking lot was not a student or employee. The Daily Record newspaper reports the 23-year-old Ellensburg man was found wounded late Saturday night and died Sunday in a hospital. Campus police are leading the investigation with help from the Ellensburg Police Department and Washington State Patrol. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says the 29-year-old woman and 14-year-old boy who drowned together in Rimrock Lake didn't know each other. A number of people were at the lake about 25 miles west of Yakima on Saturday when the woman attempted to retrieve a flotation device that had drifted into the lake, and the boy offered to help. Witnesses said the boy, Christian Sanchez, panicked and struggled with the woman, Josefina Guerrero, exhausting both swimmers. Witnesses pulled her from the water, but she could not be revived. Sheriff's divers found the teen's body 2 hours later in 10 feet of water. He also was declared dead at the scene. Every day trains roll through Grant County. Ephrata sees its fair share of trains carrying cargo. Now there are concerns about the train cars carrying oil, like the ones that appear to run through the county seat. Here with the story is the Associated Press.
Oil exploration is booming in North America, and that means more trains full of crude on the move across the country. Concerns over safety were heightened with a recent derailment and explosion that killed 50 people in Quebec. But experts say the industry's reliance on trains will not be reduced anytime soon.
It's more flexible, it's less capital intensive, it doesn't require as costly and deep environmental reviews.
Much of the worry centers not on the trains, but on the tanker cars, known as DOT 111s, and their susceptibility to punctures. Bob Chipkovich is the former director of the National Transportation Safety Board's Railroad Investigations. He says the agency knows the tankers are unsafe and has made recommendations to improve them.
They basically came to a conclusion that clearly in a derailment involving multiple tank cars, you can expect these tank cars to fail.
DOT 111s remain in widespread use, not only for oil, but other hazardous liquids as well. In the meantime, refineries across the country are gearing up for increased production. Elizabeth, New Jersey Mayor Chris Ballwage says the Northeast region is prepared for any uncertainties.
The people in our city and our region are not waking up every morning thinking about how dangerous those tracks are, yet it is a major concern to emergency medical services, police, and fire.
This year, nearly 1,400 carloads of crude will cross North America every day, compared to just 31 a day in 2009. John Belmont, Associated Press.
That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.